Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about psyops. Psychological operations are defined by operations to convey selected information and indicators to audience to influence their motives and objective reasoning, and ultimately the behavior of governments, organizations, groups, and large foreign powers. The purpose of psychological operations is to induce or reinforce behavior perceived to be favorable. They can be utilized during both peacetime and conflict. There are three main types: strategic, operational, and tactical. Strategic psyops include informational activities conducted by the U.S. government agencies outside of the military arena, though many utilize Department of Defense assets. Operational psyops are conducted across the range of military operations, including during peacetime and a defined operational area to promote the effectiveness of the Joint Force Commanders' campaigns and strategies. Tactical psyops are conducted in the area assigned to a tactical commander across the range of military operations, tactical mission against opposing forces. Psyops can encourage popular discontent with the opposition's leader, and by combining persuasion with a credible threat, degrade an adversary's ability to conduct or sustain military operations. They can also disrupt, confuse, and protract the adversary's decision-making process, undermining control. When properly employed, psyops have the potential to save the lives of friendly or enemy forces by reducing the adversary's will to fight. By lowering the adversary's morale, then its efficiency, psyops can also discourage aggressive actions by creating indifference within their ranks, ultimately leading to surrender. Why do you think I'm reading this synopsis? The last 6 years, the global population has been under major psyops, from C-19 to threats of World War III, to Ukraine and Russia, to China and Taiwan, from Cambodia to Thailand. The threat of World War III has caused people to not be able to see the truth right in front of them. The truth is that this world is moving to distributed ledger technology and blockchain technology, and they're using psyops to distract people from these events. Let me give you some examples. Let's dive in.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about trouble and trying to get responsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these things simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Eerily similar, huh? Each reporter was repeating the same thing over and over again. Fear can significantly impair decision-making by narrowing focus, increasing risk aversion, and triggering impulsive reactions. It can lead to overestimation of risks, underestimation of benefits, and biased interpretations of information. This can result in decisions based more on emotion than rational analysis, potentially leading to missed opportunities or negative consequences.
The whole Roswell situation, everything.
Yeah.
He's a big UFO guy. So.
I am. I've been to Roswell. I've done the tours. I've done the whole thing.
Did you see the aliens?
No, I saw the hangar where they were. No, I got the whole dime store tour of Roswell.
Yeah.
They're a little bashful about it now.
Okay, so we'll have to check back on that.
But if you need to take me to Area 51, I'm happy to.
Okay.
It's just another distraction to place your focus on an event that goes nowhere. Just get to the bottom of it will do nothing to enrich your life. You should take the mindset of, what is this story distracting me from? There is something bigger happening in the world that they don't want me to see. The more that they can shift your focus on these events, the more hopelessness, despair, and inertia you get, which is the tendency to do nothing or to remain unchanged. You won't see the opportunities right in front of you. You will only focus on the negativity and the dysfunctionality.
And then you can see, as you go through the documents, how in the months leading up to the election, the intelligence community consistently assessed that Russia had neither the intent nor the capability to be able to influence or swing the election for Donald Trump. And that's a critical statement there, because in the assessment that President Obama ordered, and you'll again see in the documents with great detail how he wanted an assessment that delivered intelligence that details how Moscow tried to help Trump get elected, not if, but how. And then DNI Clapper and CIA Director John Brennan delivered for President Obama through this manufactured intelligence assessment, again, based on discredited information and shoddy intelligence that was weaponized for a very specific political purpose.
You've mentioned multiple times that you have referred these documents for charging by the DOJ, and there's now a strike force looking into them. What do you expect those charges to be?
I'm going to leave that up to the lawyers. I am not a lawyer, but we have and will continue to give Attorney General Pam Bondi, their strike force team, Todd Blanche, and their team there at the Department of Justice, every single piece of evidence and documents that we find that continue to expose the truth to the American people about what really happened and who's responsible.
Something that I thought was very interesting as we were looking through the timeline of the documents is December 8th and 9th, that the President's Daily Brief being pulled, and learning that the President's Daily Brief also went to Donald Trump. And so Donald Trump would have been given exculpatory evidence were that President's Daily Brief to have gone to his desk via General Flynn, that there was no Russian interference in the 2016 election. Do you believe that there was a political motivation to hold that back so that President Trump wouldn't see that rightful intel?
I have not yet uncovered evidence of that, but in my view, this is too coincidental to be a coincidence. That very clearly, when you look at all of the Russia rhetoric that came from Hillary Clinton throughout that campaign, if President Trump then, as President-elect Trump, had seen a President's Daily Brief. This is an article where the intelligence community views it as being a very highly esteemed product, that only the best of intelligence gets into this President's Daily Brief. If they had published that document, which said again that, I'm paraphrasing, that Russia had neither the intent nor capability to influence the election in favor of Donald Trump or either candidate, then President-elect Trump would have seen that and said, hey, see, this is what I knew all along, yet Hillary Clinton's been saying all of these things and making all of these allegations against President Trump and claiming foreign interference. For years, Hillary Clinton claimed that she would have won the election and been president if not for Russia. That was an inconvenient truth. The President's Daily Brief article was pulled. It has never been published until we released it about a week and a half ago. Instead, this new intelligence assessment was ordered by President Obama that contradicted directly every other intelligence assessment that had been published prior to the election, as well as assessments that had been pushed forward after the election, again, that said the exact opposite.
And attempted to manipulate domestic American news media organizations for propaganda purposes. Operation Mockingbird is still an operational psyop that plays on the psychology of the American citizen's mind. Now you have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok amongst other CIA sites that put its consumers on the psychological warfare tactics. This is all theater. Nothing is for the benefit of the people.
I said, if he's taking anybody from Mar-a-Lago, he's hiring or whatever he's doing. I didn't like it, and we threw him out. We said we don't want him, at the place. This is a story that's been known for many years, as you know. But I didn't like it that he was doing that.
As they spoke with media Thursday night, Giuffre's family also talked about this prospect, this possibility that Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's co-conspirator, could be pardoned. And that's an issue that's going to loom until the president declaratively says either way.
Something is considered unbelievable or impossible, there's a tendency to maintain that disbelief unless there's a compelling reason to change it. For an example, I told so many people that I know in 2021 about crypto. There will be legal tender. Politicians will be talking about crypto. Events like coin shortages, C-19, a global debt crisis that every country is suffering from currently, excel of cashless payments, promotion of stable coins, and tap to pay will ultimately result in the world moving to blockchain technology. No one believed me, and I thought I was in Plato's cave analogy. I want to wrap up part one by saying you have to do your own research to have conviction. Then once you get conviction, go all in on this new asset vehicle, or else you'll be poorer than you are now. We are in a real-life Hunger Games, where key information will have to be sought and not bought. Tune in to part 2 of our series. Peace.